everybody, welcome to another special edition of the Twilight Zone After Hours. I am Steve.
I'm Kelly.
And we're here to introduce a film that you may not know, but you're about to watch. Thanks to Rosemont Productions International, we're going to show you right now the feature film For All Time, which is a remake of A Stop At Willoughby. So let's sit back, enjoy this studio-free release. Once again, we present to you with a Twilight Zone remake, modern day, For All Time. We'll see you in a little bit. Here we go.
Hey, thought you had an 8 o'clock.
I do.
What's 7:05?
Oops.
Maybe you need a few more clocks.
We having dinner tonight?
Might be late, I'll call you.
Morning, Gina.
Al's been trying to hunt you down.
How's your mom doing?
Better, thanks. Latham Agency?
No! Don't do this to me! Son of a gun.
What's wrong now?
My microsync just tanked.
Stop day trading.
I can't, I'm addicted. Hi, where were you? I told him your parakeet died.
Yeah, sorry.
So, we were all here, except for you. Love the direction we're going. Keep up the terrific work. We're excited about it, too. Great pastries from the new Greek place. I brought you some.
Thank you.
Not so great coffee.
How come we can't get better coffee, huh?
I don't know.
Do you mind?
Don't bring toys to the office. So, they're happy. Formal presentation, end of the month. They're good. They're gonna love them.
Yeah.
What is the matter with you?
Sizzle, flash, no substance.
And the problem is?
I'll play with a few ideas.
Charlie. They like these. Don't play.
Is Al in there? Marshall's looking for him.
I'll be right there. You're gonna play, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
We hitting the ball tomorrow?
Yeah, 8,
Uh-uh.
9.
I don't think so. See you at the crack of 11.
Mom say about the cruise?
Well, I haven't talked to her yet. I don't do well on cruises.
Too relaxing?
Yeah, I don't do relaxing well. Anyway, it's Charlie's turn to choose this year.
Oh, good. You'll end up at a North American flea market and antique show convention.
Oh, stop.
What'd I miss?
Vacations.
Wow, count me in.
Hey, Charlie.
Hello, Tracy.
Where's the dry cleaning?
Oh, yeah.
No, forget it. I can get it on my way to work.
Hey, your favorite nephew is waiting for you downstairs.
He is?
I'll call you guys when dinner's ready. How hard is it to remember to pick up the laundry?
Let's put some gas in it, Uncle Charlie.
Well, you know, Ryan, back then, trains didn't run on gas. They ran on coal or steam.
Steam?
Yeah, steam. It shovel the coal from the fire, it boils the water, and the steam makes the train move forward.
Cool.
Yeah, well, hot, actually. Really hot.
Can I?
You bet. Run it, railman.
Isn't there anything you can't do?
Yeah, your car.
Be nice to me. I'm taking your husband out to play.
Oh, thanks. He needs it.
I liked it better when the two of you were in town.
Oh, don't get me started. So, Al, how's your love life?
Buy me a beer sometime. You can watch me cry in it.
You are so full of it.
Hey, yo, Ducky! Call off your wife!
You're buying that.
I am not buying.
You are.
You know, a tie is not a win.
You quit.
I didn't quit. You know, I've got a date tonight. I'd like my body to be in working order.
Place. I never noticed this place before.
Okay, I'll buy lunch.
Oh, there's that one right in the middle.
Oh, man. I'll meet you at the place.
You've got a good eye. That one's very special.
It's okay if I see it?
Certainly.
Did you just open up this place?
As a matter of fact, I did. You'll notice the bar relief on the casing. Go ahead, pick it up.
All right, if I open it?
Please do.
Waltham. Porcelain's perfect. And it works.
Of course it works.
How much you asking for it?
It's a special piece. I wouldn't sell it to just anyone. Only someone who understands the complexity of time. $800.
Will you take a check? This is a bit of a new direction I've been thinking about. It's a throwback to another time. It's romantic, emotionally evocative. Because it's old, it's fresh.
Haven't we built product identification with the other?
Yes, we have.
Al, all due respect, I think people are tired of in-your-face advertising. People want to slow down. They want to connect. Something's missing in their lives.
Too soft. Way too soft. Beautiful image, Charlie, but it's something I'd hang in my living room. The client looking to change?
No, they're not.
Well, then what are we all...
I'm not really sure. I wasn't aware that...
Look, let's see the new boards next week. Charlie, don't waste your time on this. That's it, right?
Yep.
Marshall, you careful.
What exactly was that?
I knew you wouldn't let me pitch it.
So you do an end run. Nice, pal.
Al, this old campaign is empty. It's like fast food. All it has is energy, and frankly, I'm tired of it.
2 words. It works. And that's why we're here. We're selling
This, Al, this resonates to me. This is real.
Let me tell you something. You were in the extreme minority. Resonate on your own time. Finish the boards and send them upstairs.
I'm not used to seeing you in the middle of the day. Is that decaf non-fat latte? Okay, thanks. What's all this?
list of jobs.
For who?
Me.
Why? You work at the best agency in town. I don't
No, but they're
understand.
not agencies. They're schools.
School? You want to go back to school?
To teach, Chris. Always wanted to teach.
Well, wait a minute. I know you talked about teaching, but that was for after you retire.
Every day I go to work, I solve problems I have no real interest in. I like to draw.
You do draw every day.
But what I do is completely meaningless to me. Chris, I've been thinking. What about leaving St. Louis?
What?
You could consult. You've talked about that. You could do it from anywhere.
Things are finally starting to happen for me, Charlie. Come on, we're doing great. You wanted out of the city, I agree.
Maybe we get just a small little house on a piece of land. Maybe we even get serious about family.
Is that what this is about? Having kids?
No. Chris, we are running so fast, I don't even know where we're trying to go anymore. We are getting lost.
I'm not lost, Charlie.
I know. And I respect you for it, but
Wait,
you are different
hello?
than me.
Oh, Robert, tell him to wait. I have to get... But yes, I'm just downstairs. Have him wait. I have to go, but you know, what I think this is, honey, and I hate to say it because it is a great big cliche, but I think you're having the classic midlife crisis. No, you've got some of the signs, just like Dave in my office. He was feeling angst, moping around, what's the meaning of life? So he goes halfway around the world to climb some big mountain. He comes back missing 2 toes from frostbite, and now he's fine. You know what I'm saying? Now we gotta go. Don't worry, we will figure this out, okay?
Somerville! This is Somerville.
Somerville? This is the train to Meadowbrook. Oh, wait a minute. You're the guy from...
Are you getting off, sir? Very well. Next stop on this train will be St. Louis.
Meadowbrook will be the next stop. Meadowbrook.
Did you see that?
See what?
That old town?
I see them every day, and they get older every day. Real old. Next stop, Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook.
You don't look so good.
No, I'm all right. Just weirdest thing happened. Chris, can we please let it ring?
It's Ed. He's in crisis. It'll only take a second. Hello. Yes, I know. I heard. Barney wants it at 3. Yeah, so you'll have to. Because he's Barney. Listen, I can't talk right now, okay? Yeah, just email. Thanks. Sorry. Would you pour?
Sure.
You ever heard of a town around here called Somerville?
No, don't think so.
I thought maybe it was somewhere on this run.
No.
Somerville, next stop, Somerville.
What's happening?
What's happening?
The changes. Outside the window. Tell me, what do you see?
Cars,
Horses. You see horses?
Horses and buggies.
excuse me.
Somerville. Coming up to Somerville, sir? It's just a stop, son. Nice town. I think you'd like it. Why don't you get off and take a walk down Main Street? You look like a change of pace would do you good. Suit yourself. Next stop on this train will be St. Louis. St. Louis!
Hey, you're up late. Well, success. I mean, she was totally surprised. Actually, I think she knew, but she was sweet enough to act surprised. Oh my God, this dance club is... They had this martini bar and... What's the matter?
I don't know.
Well, sweetie, you can tell me.
I was on the train coming home. Everything was fine.
Yeah?
Until we went through the tunnel and the lights went out.
Uh-huh.
When they came back on, things were different. I didn't recognize the stop or the station outside the window.
Well, you probably fell asleep. You were dreaming.
I was not asleep.
You probably got on the local.
Chris, give me a little credit. This stop is not on the line.
Charlie, you have got this amazing imagination, but you've got to shut it off once in a while. Just, give it a rest.
I was not hallucinating.
Then you're dreaming. You thought you were awake, but you weren't. You were dreaming. Maybe you should see someone. What do you think? Yeah, that'd be good.
Blood pressure's a bit high, but otherwise you're fine.
What about the dream?
The dreams are just the mind working out the problems of the day. They can be funny or frightening, or when stress levels are particularly high, even bizarre.
Yeah, this would qualify as that.
Take these for a few days, but not while driving. If these dreams continue and continue to upset you, I'll refer you to someone.
Who?
A psychiatrist.
Doctor? I'm afraid to get back on that train.
Contrary to what fiction might postulate, there is no such thing as time travel. Take the train. You'll be fine.
Somerville, next stop, Somerville. Are you getting off today, son? It's a nice day for it. A man can't know what he wants till he knows what there is. And the only way to know what there is to take a look, try something on, and see if it fits.
Who are you?
The conductor. Go on, give it a try.
like that. You look really funny.
Yeah? So do you.
What's your name?
Charles. Cheers.
Mary Brown.
Supposed to talk to strangers, Mary Brown?
Sure, why not?
Could you tell me the date?
I don't know it, but I could find out. Follow me. Mama, what's the date?
You know how to look it up, Mary.
Oh, yeah. It's the 3rd of March. It costs 3 cents.
Sounds reasonable.
Did anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I'm sorry, it's just you look exactly like...
Aren't you gonna buy the paper?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, right. 3 cents, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have 3 cents.
Yes, you do. I can make change.
No, those are streetcar tokens.
I take it you're not from around these parts?
No, St. Louis.
The big city.
You can know me.
I just needed to take a quick peek.
Go ahead and take that one. I usually have plenty left over. Just have to toss them.
Thank you.
Come on, darn. Laura!
I'm coming!
That's good.
Your mom, the editor?
Yep. And she's the woman editor, too.
Come on, son.
You can talk to her if you want to. She doesn't bite.
Pretty bossy for a kid.
I'm not bossy. I'm just confident.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Brad, could you turn that off?
You didn't ask, but if you want to improve your circulation, why don't you offer people more than hard news?
Hard news?
Yeah, the basic, unadorned facts of the story. See, soft news is more personal. It's got the human angle. All the successful papers do it. People love it.
You work at a newspaper, Mr.
Latimer. Charles Latimer. I'm in advertising. I design ads, sell products.
I know what advertising is. I was just wondering what qualifies you to teach me about the paper business.
I was just trying to help.
It's your first time in Somerville?
Yes.
And you're here to...
Look around. See what's here.
Well, you have plenty of time. Last train doesn't leave till 5:45.
Huh? Got the whole afternoon then. Can I maybe take you to lunch, Miss...
Brown, Mrs. Laura Brown. No. Thank you, no. We take lunch at home.
Invite him to lunch, Mama.
Why don't you go outside and play, Mary?
All right.
Look at the size of that sky.
You don't get out to the country very often, do you?
No, not like this.
I've never been to St. Louis.
It's too far.
Something funny?
No. No, I'm just having perhaps the most interesting day of my life.
If this is your idea of interesting, Mr. Latimer, your life must be rather dull. Mr. Latimer unhitch Turnip, then show him where to wash up.
All right, Mama.
I don't have a clue what to do here.
Aren't there any horses in St. Louis?
Well, yeah, sure there are. I just don't happen to have one.
All right. Unbuckle the other side, see?
Yeah, one unbuckling coming up.
Now, pull the lines through.
So, why do you call him Turnip?
Because when you turn your back, he nips you. Turn it. Get it?
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah, I got it.
I have to wonder at the kind of a man who can take time off for lunch on a work day.
I'm just on a brief vacation, Mrs. Clark. I'm waiting for the 5:45 back to St. Louis.
Let me see your hands.
She was talking to me.
Do you want some lunch?
I ain't got time. I got a piece of fence down and a couple of head loose.
Look, we have company. Mr. Latimer from St. Louis. Doesn't he wear funny clothes?
Oh, Mary, hush. We don't say such things. Mr. Latimer, this is Walt.
Howdy.
Did you dress the shoulder?
That's fine.
It'll be more fine if you put some liniment on it.
What's your business?
I'm just here to discuss the Gazette.
Thanks. Well, see yous.
Shall we?
Thank you, Lord, for this food you have put before us and for these thy blessings. Amen.
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 And what brings you to Somerville, Mr. Latimer?
I saw it from the train. Looked like a nice town, so I just, stopped.
Must be nice to have the time. My daughter tells me you have some suggestions for the Gazette.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Well, I don't believe in throwing good effort after bad. You do agree, Mr. Latimer, that business is best left to the men?
No, Mrs. Clark, as a matter of fact, I don't. I think men and women are equally equipped to successfully run a business.
Well, whether or not a woman can run a business successfully is not the issue. Suitability of nature and respectability are.
This is really good hash. What about a contest? Or sports?
Sports.
Comics. That's it. Cartoons.
Political cartoons.
No, just funny cartoons. Just to make you laugh. See? You run a character in a single panel. And it tells the whole story.
My problems are behind me.
That's good. See? That's kind of funny.
It is. Kind of funny. Are these cartoons popular in St. Louis?
Oh, very. First thing some people read in the morning, like me.
May I have this one?
Sure. My gift to you for an unbelievable afternoon. I envy you.
Me?
Your life. It is so rich, so full, so warm. Very different thing from where I come from.
How so?
Oh, it's colder. Somehow harder to touch. It's fast. Instant. Faster the better. Very different.
But perhaps richness of life comes more from inside of a person.
You know, if I could pick a time to live, anytime, I'd pick right here, right now, at the
brink of a whole new century. With so much promise ahead.
Then you must be quite content.
Look, Mama! A praying mantis!
Oh, Mary! Let's see there. Good luck.
Oh, where'd it go?
Oh, I don't know. Mary is coming through.
Thank your mother for her hospitality. And I'm not an anarchist. Say goodbye to your husband, too.
My husband?
Walt.
Whoa. He's not my husband. He's a hired hand.
Oh, I just assumed because...
No, we grew up together. He's more like a brother to me. I'm widowed.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It was some time ago.
Have a wonderful life, Mrs. Brown.
I hope you won't wait that long to come back. You have a safe trip home, Mr. Latimer.
What's going on?
Didn't hear you come in.
What's going on at work?
What do you mean?
The spring campaign, Al called.
Why is Al calling you?
Because he's been paging you all day and because he was worried about you. Where were you? Charlie, I'm your wife. You're supposed to talk to me.
I tried talking to you, Chris, all the time. You're always running somewhere.
I listen to you.
Well, then you hear what you want to hear.
Like what?
Like what I've been telling you. I need a change from this city, from this work. Every time you ignore me.
I don't ignore you. I just don't know what to say.
Say what you feel, Chris.
I don't know. It seems that when we were first married, we started off wanting the same things, and now...
We don't.
You know, Charlie, people always called us opposites, and I always thought that was a good thing, but maybe after a while, opposites just drift apart. I'm tired. I'm going up. You coming?
I'll be up.
Great to see you. Sign these when you get a minute.
Batteries?
Uh-huh. For your pager.
I don't need batteries. I just stopped carrying it.
Until you're wearing flannel shirts and driving your John Deere, keep the pager on. Okay?
So, Al, I want to get a message to you. I talked to Kristen.
Excuse me, I called her. I was worried about you. You disappear. Where the hell were you?
Taking a day off.
Ah, well, good for you. I hope you're well rested and drawing some beautiful pictures over there.
Actually, I am.
So should I be worried about you?
But maybe, just a little.
Okay. I'll worry a little. Listen, if you ever want to talk, just...
Al, I know.
We're gonna rock Friday presentation, right?
Absolutely. Don't worry about a thing.
Tonight. I'll be home around 10-ish, okay? Bye.
The first newspaper in Missouri to publish a cartoon, March 6, 1896. You did it. Good for you. You did it.
Getting off today, sir?
As a matter of fact, I am.
The universe is a complex place. Take the element of time, for instance. It's a continuum. No beginning, no end. How do we land where we do? Is it by chance, random selection, or simply one's destiny?
What are you saying?
Exactly what I said. Nothing is fixed. permanent. Not even this stop. It could drop from the schedule at any time. Any time. Understand what I'm saying? Still want to get off?
I do.
Damnation.
You certainly do have a mouth on you, Mrs. Brown.
I have a temper, too, and if I drop any more type, you just might see it. I'm sorry I can't visit. I'm behind.
Where's your typesetter?
Fred came down with the crew.
I have time. How about I typeset?
You typeset?
Sure, if you show me how.
You read the copy, you type it in. When you hear the bell, you lift the elevator, you send it on its way, and you start the next line.
Piece of cake.
No, those are crackers, but help yourself.
Where'd you leave off?
Oh, the Lodge Brothers of the Independent Order of Oddfellows.
Yeah, got it. Go ahead, right.
That's a fine suit you're wearing.
Thank you.
Oh, I ran your cartoon.
Oh, yes? How'd it go?
Everyone's asking for the next one. It was an excellent idea, thank you. And if you feel inspired, there's some blank paper right over here. I'm surprised to see you, Mr. Latimer. I didn't think you'd be back so soon.
No, I didn't either, Mrs. Brown. Chicken fricassee, buttered beets, and corn pudding, 35 cents.
Is it too expensive? Because we could always...
No, it's fine. And a sarsaparilla soda. I've always wanted to try that.
I would like the roast pork with applesauce and a cup of tea, please. Thank you.
Huh? That wasn't so hard.
No, but it seems we've become the main attraction.
That's outrageous. Outrageous. What are we going to do about it?
Women aren't allowed.
Not officially, sir. But it's understood.
Organize and change it.
You are quite unique. Do you know that, Mr. Latimer?
How so?
I can't put my finger on it. The way you talk, the way you think. Maybe it's the way you just appear and disappear. Anyway, thank you for today. You saved my life.
Thank you. So, the paper, it belonged to your husband?
Yes. Will passed on in 91. Do you remember that awful winter we had?
Uh-huh.
He came down with the fever and we couldn't break it. Mary was only 2 at the time. She doesn't even remember him.
She's a pistol.
That she is. And nobody's fool.
Like her mom.
No. Thank you so kindly. The paper is going to be the death of me. My competitor is trying to get a law passed to ban women from owning businesses.
That's ridiculous. Write editorials.
But most people agree with him. That's why Fred has to cover certain stories. I don't have access to every place a story might occur. Take Saturday, for example.
What happens Saturday?
Mr. McKinley is coming here on a campaign stop. I don't know why he's even bothering to run. He doesn't stand a lick of a chance against Mr. Bryan.
Keep an open mind about McKinley.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
Anyway, he's meeting reporters in the hotel bar after his speech, and since women aren't allowed in the bar, except for certain women, the Gazette will be the only paper without a story.
Tell him it's business. Don't take no for an answer.
I admire your spirit, but you are definitely not from these parts.
Listen, you fight for what you believe in. Freedom and equality is what this country was founded on. Stir things up, make some noise. It's the only way change will come. And believe me, it will come.
Mother was right. You are an anarchist.
No, forget the bar. Catch McKinley outside before he even goes in.
How?
You'll figure it out. You're a journalist. Scoop them all. Get an exclusive. Get McKinley alone. Smile at him. That'll get his attention. You got mine.
All right. I'll do it. You know, Mr. Latimer, your ideas are unusual, but they do make sense.
In Somerville. If I were an ampersand, where would I be?
Those are over there. You have to put them in by hand. Let's see. Where's it hiding? Come on. Oh, there you are. See?
Hey, Miss Latimer's here. Look, we brought ginger cookies from Mama.
You got one in there for me?
Yep.
I needed a few things over at the store.
I may have to work later this evening.
Delicious, Mrs. Clark.
I helped.
I knew that.
No.
I can taste it, silly.
You cannot, silly.
Come on, child.
Come on, my sweet lovely girl. I'll see you later tonight. We'll finish our book.
Come along. You're going to be late for your schoolwork.
Oh, Mama.
You really like children, don't you?
Yeah. Do I detect a coolness towards me from your mother?
She's just protecting me. She doesn't understand why a man of your age and your looks isn't married.
You could stay the night. I mean, that is to say that the hotel has rooms.
How good that sounds. No, I have to get back. Commitments.
I understand that.
If only I were 100 years younger.
I don't understand that.
I have absolutely no idea what it means either.
When will you be back?
Hard to say. I'm not what you're looking for.
I wouldn't be so completely sure of that, Mr. Latimer.
What I'm trying to say is that I might not be back.
I see.
Goodbye, Mrs. Brown.
Mr. Latimer? Thank you for all your help.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I think I missed the train. I need a room for the night.
It didn't show today.
No, it didn't. Tomorrow, right? 8:15?
Oh, maybe. Can't say. Machines break down. I expect you'll have hell to pay with the missus when you be getting home.
Yeah, expect there will be.
That'll be 75 cents for the night. Room 213. Top of the stairs.
Hey, excuse me. Waiting on the 8:15.
Yep.
Well, it's close to 9:30.
Yep, it is.
So where is it?
Doesn't always show.
It has to.
Only thing has to, mister, is the Grim Reaper and the tax man. Yep. Wait. Is this the train to St. Louis?
No, sir. It's the train to Somerville.
I just got on this train 5 minutes ago from Somerville. It was headed to St. Louis.
Then what are you doing in Somerville?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
If you wanted St. Louis, you should have stayed in St. Louis. Why take a train where you don't want to go?
I wouldn't be here if you hadn't sold me this watch.
Now, sir, I need a decision. Are you staying or going?
I have to get to St. Louis. I have responsibilities.
Be on the 5:45 tonight. Somerville, let's go to Somerville.
Morning, Mrs. Clark.
If you're looking for my daughter, she's not here.
Do you expect her back soon?
I have no idea.
Sorry to have bothered you, ma'am. Come on.
Mr. Latimer!
Whoa.
She's out back.
You need some help, ma'am?
Did I misunderstand? That you wouldn't be coming back to Somerville?
No. There were train problems.
You rode out here all by yourself?
Yes, I did. Whoa, whoa.
And I'm duly impressed.
I am too, Mrs. Brown.
Laura.
Laura. I wanted to talk to you.
You're gonna talk to me from up there, or you're gonna come down here?
What to do with Jimbo here?
Let's give Jimbo some water. Where does it hurt?
I think everywhere. I'm glad about the train. I wanted to explain a few things. The water looks good.
I'd recommend it from the pump.
Could we take a walk?
Woo!
They're fishing here?
Trout. We often come down here on Sundays, lay out a blanket and catch our supper. Do you like to fish?
When I was a kid, my dad used to take me. I've done it a long time.
It relaxes me. I'm glad you're here. I didn't understand last night when you said that you might not ever be coming back.
I know.
And then you said that you wished you were 100 years younger. Now that one you're really going to have to That is not funny.
Well, I think it is.
Aren't you at least going to be a gentleman and give me your hand?
You all right? Think that's funny? I'll show you funny.
You do it very much.
I am so lost.
How do you mean?
I don't know where I belong. I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
Why can't you be here?
Come on, we should go.
No, wait. No. You're doing it again. Why are you always leaving me? Only to come back.
I'm married.
so much more complicated than you can even imagine.
That's what you've been trying to tell me. Oh.
I didn't mean for it to go this far.
How far did you mean for it to go? You came here with such purity and goodness, and I opened my heart to you, and so did Mary.
Listen to me. My life is not right there. It doesn't fit. I was searching, and somehow I found this place, and I found you. For the first time in my life, I felt at peace inside. Like I belong. I knew you before I even met you.
Stop! No. Don't. Go back home. Go back to your wife. Do me a favor. The next time your train stops in Somerville, do me the decency to stay on it.
You send one of your guys down to take another look? He just walked in. Yeah. Thanks.
Where in God's name have you been?
That was the police.
Sorry, I got stuck.
You got stuck? You've been gone 2 days, and that's the best you can come up with?
I'm getting a drink. Anybody?
You couldn't pick up a phone? Where were you? We thought you were lying in a ditch somewhere.
I was in the country.
You had your cell phone. Why wouldn't you use it?
Couldn't dial out.
Are you having an affair, Charlie?
No.
I've got to go make some calls, tell people you're all right. Please don't ever leave like that again.
Tell me you don't really believe it.
Al, I know it's hard to accept. I had trouble, too, at first. But every time I went back...
Wait a minute. You went more than once?
3 times. Last time the train hit some kind of bump or something, and I couldn't get back. This is her newspaper. She's the editor of the Somerville Gazette. March 7, 1896.
Yeah. Kansas City, October 12th, 1909. Dallas, June 6th, 1932.
This one was new yesterday. It didn't age until after I got back.
Right.
You remember this? Remember when I bought this?
Yes.
I went by the store the next day. Everything was gone. It was empty, cleaned out, for lease.
You're scaring me now, buddy.
Al, this is my ticket back in time.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
Have you told Kristen any of this?
No, I haven't. I would appreciate if you didn't either.
Well, this is nuts. Do you get that?
Have I ever lied to you, Al? I am telling you as I am standing right here in front of you now. You are as real to me as Laura Brown.
What are you doing, Charlie? You gotta stop this. What are you so unhappy about? You are living in the most exciting time in history. Science, medicine. We're cloning sheep. Preemie babies. This big. We can keep them alive. The internet is completely transforming the world. Charlie, you can fly from London to New York and get there before you even left. And you're trying to run away.
At what cost to our humanity? People used to talk to each other, eye to eye, face to face.
Now you listen to me. I don't know what's going on with you, but I do know that this is your time. For better or for worse. And you have a wife and friends and family who love you and depend on you. Here, now, in the 21st century. And if you just took a second to look around, then maybe you'd see how incredible it all is. Charlie, everything has a price. What choice do you have? We've got an 8 o'clock tomorrow with Marshall. Are you gonna be ready? All right. You gonna be okay? 'Cause Charlie, you're the only best friend I got.
Where are you going?
The office.
It's 4:30.
Yeah, well, I got a presentation at 8. I'm not ready. Back to sleep.
Sorry. Morning, guys. See boards. There's a coffee. There's some coffee in here, please.
I'm sure that Leon or one of the techies can digitize this for the client presentations. Okay, we start on black in tandem with the music. Smash cutting highlights of a day in the life of a family. Making breakfast, walking the dog, a meeting, the playground, the flat tire, the market. Bam, mall, ballet, baseball, bam, homework, family dinner. Bedtime story, a kiss goodnight, and the porch light going off. 35 images in 50 seconds, the soundtrack building to a glory shot of our product. Spring, just a part of the family routine.
I think it's kind of cute. It's fast. It's evocative. A cycle that everyone can relate to. Leon?
I like it.
Wendy?
Mm-hmm.
Hal?
Yeah. It's in the style we've established. It works well.
Good. Good job.
Good, Marshall. I'm glad you like it. It's my going away gift to you.
Where are you going?
I'm quitting the firm.
Come on.
Charlie.
I'm submitting my resignation.
Let's go to my office and talk this out.
Marshall, thank you. There's not much to talk about. It's been a good run. I just need to do something else.
Could we have a moment, please?
Charlie, maybe you're not in the best frame of mind to be making this kind of decision.
Al, this is the right thing. It's okay.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. Maybe I'll teach. I'll figure it out.
Oh, let me guess. You talked to Al. And I did this without discussing it with you first. Chris, it was an impulse. That's not to say it was the wrong impulse. It was actually a good thing. I just didn't know that I was going to do this until that very moment.
Charlie, I've been doing a lot of thinking, too. And, we have to be honest. And face what's happening and stop pretending that it's not. I don't think this is working for either of us.
Yeah.
It's not like we haven't tried. You're really the one who's been trying to say it for a while. What?
I just wish we had come to this a little sooner, that's all.
Why?
Doesn't matter anymore.
We had a good run, huh, Charlie?
Those are the exact words I used to Marshall, Chris.
Well, I guess when you've been with someone for 15 years, that happens.
The woman in that picture is named Laura Brown. See the cartoon, the newspaper she's holding up? I drew that. I did. I gave that to her in that town, Somerville, in 1896. She put it in a newspaper and people liked it. That's how it ended up in that book. That's where I was those 2 days, Chris. That's why I couldn't call you.
Charlie, do you mind if I don't go with you on this? I just can't wrap my mind around it right now, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know.
Sad,
What's that?
the way she died.
Doesn't say how she died.
Yes, it does.
No. No, it doesn't.
It's right here. Laura Brown, editor of the Somerville Gazette, killed in a gas line explosion at a presidential rally.
What?
To William McKinley.
What? It never said that.
It's right there.
No. I've read this 100 times. It ended with the first newspaper in Missouri to publish a cartoon March 6, 1896. What? This wasn't here before.
Conductor's watch. Nice piece.
Can you fix it?
You know, a couple of these gears are bent, but I can't straighten them.
I know. I've had this everywhere. Look, I don't care about the cover of the crystal. I need you to get this watch working.
Well, I might have to order parts. You just give me your number.
No, I need this by the end of today.
It's not that.
I'll pay you whatever it costs.
I don't have the parts.
Look, a woman's life depends on this watch getting fixed. Can you do it?
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Hi. I'm gonna go. I thought I'd spend the weekend at my sister's. We can work out all the details, you know, when I get back.
Hey, Chris. This is okay?
Yeah, it is.
Al, go away. I don't have time to
Go
talk.
away. What are you talking about? Where's Kristen?
At her sister's.
I've been calling you guys all night. Charlie, where you going? Come here. Jeez, Charlie, come on. Charlie, I checked around, and I've made some calls, and I found the name of this place. It's like a rest place, but with counseling. And I want to take you there sometime today.
No, can't do it, but thank you.
You need some help.
What I need is a watchmaker and a miracle.
What are you doing?
I gotta go back. Trains run later on Saturday, 8:45. I gotta beat McKinley.
What?
Page 137.
You're making me nuts. Okay, I get it. So you think you're gonna go back and try and change?
Right.
Well, you obviously never made it. Because it happened. It's in the book. It's part of recorded history.
Didn't used to be in the book, not until I told her to scoop him and meet him outside. Now it's in the book.
Get it? One day it wasn't there. The next day it was.
Uh-huh. So you can rewrite history.
I don't make the rules, Al. I just try to figure them out.
Charlie, I am serious. I want to take you to get some help.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's working. It's working.
Check out the cartoon in the newspaper she sold it. You want to help me out? Drive me to the station.
Whatever this is you're doing, you promise me you'll go do it and you'll come back. Okay?
Thanks, Al. My friend.
You call me when you get back. I'll pick you up. Take care, pal.
Don't do this to me.
Next stop, Wiley Avenue.
Hey, I'm glad you're here. The wash is broken.
Relax, son. We'll be in St. Louis in 20 minutes.
No, I need the 8:45 to Somerville.
Let me see your ticket.
This is my ticket. This watch, you know that.
The schedule is out of my hands.
Oh, wait. You tried to help me once. I didn't listen. I'm ready now. Will you help me again?
Sometimes the universe makes mistakes. Sometimes they can't be righted. But sometimes they can. Please take your seat, sir. Next stop will be Wiley Avenue. Somerville, last stop. This will be the last stop.
I know. Thank you.
Get out of the park! Get out of the park! Clear the park! Laura! There's going to be an explosion! Get out of the park! Laura! Laura! Run, kids, run! Run! Go! Get out of here! Where's your mother? Where is your mother?
Hotel bar is too sweet, so really lovely company.
Clear the park! Laura! Laura! Laura!
What's the matter? What's wrong?
Excuse me.
What are you doing?
Laura,
Put it down.
listen.
No,
Listen to me.
No,
We
put
have
it down.
to go.
Stop
Laura,
it.
please
What?
listen. There's going to be a gas main explosion. Trust me. Get out of here! There's going to be an explosion. Move! Everyone, clear the park! There's going to be an explosion. Clear the park! Come on! Get out of the park!
Hey, lights out.
I gotta finish this. It's due tomorrow.
Last minute? Not good. What's it on?
History of journalism. It's a snore.
Oh, come on. This is kind of fun. Why, look at these people standing there. So proud and happy.
Are they famous?
I don't know.
Burning the midnight oil?
Yeah, he leaves his homework till the last minute. Tell him, Al.
Don't leave your homework till the last minute.
Night, Mom. Night, Dad.
Mwah.
Night, buddy. Don't stay up till late.
Mr. and Mrs. C. Latimer, owners of the Somerville Gazette, introduced the first small-town humor and sports page. Huh. Cool.
All right, so we just finished watching the CBS production, which was a made-for-TV film called For All Time, which was, as we discussed, a remake of A Stop at Willoughby. And let's just go through some of the important information here. It was released on October 18th of the year 2000. Just 2000, October 18th. It was directed by Steven Schachter, adapted by, because the original script is obviously by Rod Serling. It was adapted by Vivian Rachdoff and produced by the Rosemont Productions Studios company, which no longer exists, which is why we're allowed to show this film in its entirety today. So after watching this, the first thing I told you to watch this was like, hey, you might want to watch this. It's kind of a made-for-TV feeling, and it very much is, except
it is looking through today's lens. It's made for TV because all of us are used to made for TV movies.
Agreed.
In the year 2000, this was a regular movie that this production studio thought they had such a great idea from the Twilight Zone version of this that they made a movie with good actors and actresses in it.
Exactly.
And this was made for the screen.
I guess
it ended up being on TV, but it wasn't designed really that way.
Agreed. And maybe my way of saying groundbreaking was probably inaccurate because they had been making made-for-TV movies on the Hallmark Channel for literally decades, and that's what this feels like.
That is critical because that's what this is. This is a Hallmark.
This is a Hallmark
of a Twilight Zone
version of a Twilight Zone, and A Stop at Willoughby, as we know, is one of my favorite episodes. We did a special edition out in season 1, but the thing that is notable is when you watch these reboots, you have to kind of watch the differences. And in A Stop at Willoughby, it's a very dark story about a guy that literally kills himself because his life is so horrible. So
we had a major discussion about it at the time that we reviewed that episode because I had missed that piece and we had multiple people get involved in the dynamics of that. What did it mean? So that one was very complicated in the different opinions that we each had at the time, in real time.
Absolutely. So let's just go through, in case you just watched the almost 2-hour film, congratulations, that's pretty awesome. We have 3 main actors in this one. Mark Harmon obviously plays the lead role of Charles Latimer. Mary McDonnell as Lauren Brown, and Catherine Hicks as Kristen. So the biggest difference that I noticed was obviously the protagonist doesn't necessarily need to kill himself because his life is so bad. There's no push, 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 push. That's gone. In replacing of it in the Hallmark movie fashion, it's softer. It's a little more of...
There are no edges. It's rounded off.
Exactly.
In every aspect. It's a rounded off, feel-good interpretation.
Exactly. And that is palatable to me. I had a good time watching it. I thought it was a really good interpretation if you're going to make it a softer version. If you were going to retell a Stop at Willoughby today, I guarantee you it's going in a different direction. Our today, it's a darker world. It's sad to say, but it is. It's a little more...
The 61 original fits more into today's genre than the 2000 version.
Agreed.
At that time, it was the perfect fit. It was the Hallmark version, and you left feeling really good about the results, the outcome, and the storyline.
No harm, no foul at the end. The bad guy wasn't a bad guy in the original story. He literally leaves everybody because his life was so bad. And I sympathize.
Everyone wins.
In this one, everyone wins. It takes time travel to a different dimension, if I'm going to go ahead and be that. Absolute. But it does, and it erases his past, which I thought was a fascinating twist on the story, just because the original story, there was no erasing of the past. He was leaning into how garbage his life was. In this one, he's changing the past by going back. And
you're right.
And I thought that was kind of a sad and sweet way of treating a dark-ass story like a Stop at Willoughby.
I thought that was before its time. The original, with him committing suicide at the end, was a very dark surprise ending for me. This ending left no losers. Everyone won. His wife, during the entire story, ended up marrying his boss at the news or the advertising agency, and they had kids. They were happy because he never existed. I thought that twist to it made everything work.
Me too, because for a second I thought that it was in lieu of his existence.
Exactly.
He was being cheated on with this person, and it wasn't. What they did in this one was they erased his existence because he went back in time. They did a Back to the Future sort of retelling, which works. So I thought it was super cute.
The one thing that stuck out at me, the little small things, did you notice in the original, the home that he went to with the wife that just berated him?
Yeah.
You walk into the entryway, and the living room was a sunken living room. 3 or 4
You're
steps.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
In this adaptation, they built in the sunken living room exactly like the original.
I didn't even catch that. You're totally right.
I thought, how cool is it that a producer or a writer put in something as innocuous as the sunken living room in this adaptation? That just struck me as something.
Such an Easter egg and a hint to the original. What a nod to the original. I never really picked that up.
Yeah. So
I think it's fantastic.
I thought it was a great adaptation of it. I was unaware that it even existed until let me know. I was expecting a Hallmark thing. I got into it and really enjoyed it. I thought it was well done.
So you don't have to go anywhere further. You can just watch it here. If you reboot this movie from the beginning and start our nonsense, and you can watch all an hour and a half of it. Thank you for sticking around. We're going to keep doing this. We have another one coming up later this year that Rod Serling wrote. No spoilers attached. We will give that to you later. But anyway, thank you for spending your time watching this. More importantly, go back and watch A Stop at Willoughby, because I genuinely feel like it's a top 5 episode of the show. Even though it's dark story content, I think resonates with people today more than they did maybe in 1961 when the show came out. So go back and check that out. And more importantly, follow us on YouTube and wherever the hell else you follow us. I don't really know how that works anymore.
And drink Diet Coke.
And drink a Diet Coke if you can.
Grab a Diet Coke.
As Andy, the narrator, just told us you need to do it. You just told us how to do it in German.
Yeah, I did.
But anyway, thank you everybody for following around. Enjoy the film. Go back and rewatch it. And thank you for your time. And we'll see you on another dimension. I've been Steve.
I've been Kelly. Thank you, folks. It's been a pleasure.
We'll see you next time.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Where is this place and when is it? The answer is it doesn't make any difference.
Can you say eggs?
Stevens.